guys, welcome back. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about what I like to bring in my backpack when I am going to school. It is around the time where everybody is going to be starting school again, and I know you guys are probably laughing at me saying, Sarah, you're a little bit late because school starts next week for most of us. And I know, but I really did want to put out a back to school kind of video before fall has officially started. Now, as for myself, I am already in school, and I have been in school for about the past 6 months now. I'm actually taking a language course to learn French, as it is a little bit difficult to live in Quebec if you don't speak French. So most of you probably got to take the summer off, but I, of course, did not. I did have that option, but I just thought it would be better to continue my course all the way through the summer. So I am not actually going back to school, but I will be continuing school in September. So I'm just going to get right into it, and I'm going to show you guys everything that I like to bring when I am going to school. So of course, the first thing you're going to need when going to school is a backpack, and I have this one right here. It's just this really massive backpack that has a floral pattern to it. It's pretty simple. It just has a small pocket in the front and then the really big pocket for everything else. I do believe that I got this from the brand Hurley, but I'm not exactly sure if you can still buy it because it's pretty old. So the first thing that I put in my backpack when I'm going to school is, of course, a binder. This is just a super basic binder. I got this for like $3 at Walmart, and it just is your simple basic 3-ring binder. And all I keep in here at school is all of the handouts that I get. In my particular program, I do get a lot of handouts, so it's really useful to keep them somewhere, keep them organized, and that is the reason why I keep a binder. I know a lot of programs these days are completely online. When I was in college last year, everything we did was online, but the course I'm in right now, everything is a physical paper handout, so I kind of just need somewhere to keep those. If you guys are not getting handouts and you do everything online, this may not be useful for you, but I think it would probably be useful for everybody, maybe. So the next thing that I bring with me, and the thing that I think is actually the most important for me in particular, is a notebook. And I just got this one from HomeSense. I think it was like $5 or $6. I thought it was really cute, the little colors and the little pattern on it. I really like this notebook, and it was super affordable. So the reason why I find a notebook to be one of the most important things for me in particular in school is because I take so many notes. Along with the handouts, I really do like to have more detailed corresponding notes with absolutely everything that we learn. And of course, there are things that we learn that we don't get a handout for. So it's very important for me to take notes, especially when it comes down to exam time. I really do have to have something that I can look at, something I can study. And I do think that I remember more things when I write them down.
Yes.
So of course, when you are taking notes, you cannot take notes without pencils. So here we have my pencil case. I've had this for quite some time, and I thought it was super cute with this little panda on it. You may not be able to tell, but his ears are fuzzy. And again, I got this pencil case from Walmart. I don't think it was more than $5. I really like it, not only because it has the little rings in it, so if I wanted to, I could keep it in my binder. Also, it's kind of like has the ability to be flat. So it's really easy to pack in my backpack when I have so many things already. So I really like this pencil case, but it's just a preference thing. You can get whatever pencil case you would like. So the first thing, of course, in the pencil case would be pencils. And I got these also at HomeSense. They were $5.99. That's a little bit overpriced for pencils in my opinion, but they're cute. And I find that when you're in school and you're lacking some motivation, having some cute pencils definitely gives you some motivation. Maybe that's just me. But either way, you do get 12 really cute pencils, and that's gonna last you quite a long time. And of course, if you are like me, you are bound to make mistakes when you are writing or taking notes or really doing anything in life. So of course, you are going to need an eraser. So I just have like this basic eraser, and I know that pencils, they do have the little eraser on the end, but I make so many mistakes that those are just gone within like 2 days. So I definitely need an eraser, and I think everybody does too. Now, I personally am not much of a pen person. I really do prefer pencils, but I do have 2 pens in my pencil case, one being a red pen and one being a blue pen. Really what I use these for is either using the red one to sort of correct mistakes if we're doing a test, and I just want to make sure that I note my mistakes afterwards, or a blue pen if I'm really feeling like using a blue pen. And of course, with pencils, you're gonna need a pencil sharpener. Pretty sure this is from the dollar store, but it works. And of course, the last thing I like to keep in my pencil case is some highlighters in assorted colors. I really like to organize my notes by sort of color and little titles and subtitles, and it just gets real crazy, so I need some highlighters to keep myself visually organized. I'm sure you can understand that, maybe, I hope. A couple of extra things that I personally like to keep in my backpack when I'm going to school are, of course, a little package of travel Kleenexes, because you never know when you're gonna need a Kleenex. Right around now, I have allergies to all sorts of things, so I'm sneezing all the time, and I definitely need these. Next up, something that is totally like, I mean, all of it's optional, but this is definitely optional because I know not everybody has one of these or really wants to even spend the money on one of these, but I have a little mini power pack for my cell phone because most of the time I'm using my cell phone to look stuff up or whatever I'm doing during the day, because I'm at school for 8 hours and I definitely use my phone a lot. So I have a little mini power pack that has the power to charge my phone an entire other time. This one, I do believe you can just put whatever USB end in here, and then the corresponding end will go with your phone. So something like this is definitely good for all phone types and not just an iPhone or whatever kind of phone that you have. I do find this really, really helpful when you have such a long day at school. And of course, being somebody who wears quite a lot of makeup, I do definitely need to touch it up at some point during the day. So of course I have a little travel makeup bag. I just got this from a Ipsy bag like a really long time ago, but I really like it because it's like this weird swimsuit material. Not sure, it was from last summer, but I like it quite a bit. So just for a quick example, if I was going to school today, the kind of things that I would be bringing with me is eyelash glue and a pair of tweezers, because I'm sure everyone that wears false eyelashes has had that issue where they start to lift or they start to sort of come off at some point, whatever, you know what I mean, and you need to do a little bit of fixing. So I just have a eyelash glue and some tweezers if we ever come across that problem, which I have before. And of course I like to bring the lipstick that I'm wearing that day, because just throughout the day, eating, talking, really doing whatever, your lipstick is going to start to wear away. So today I have the Lord & Berry Intimacy Lip Crayon and the Maybelline matte lipstick in Daringly Nude. That's what I'm wearing today. Along with that, I'd probably just bring a black eyeliner because I'm wearing a winged eyeliner today, and if I need to fix my lashes or something like that, I'm gonna need the eyeliner to sort of cover up the lash band. After that, I have a white eyeliner because I am wearing a white eyeliner in my waterline today, and that definitely goes away pretty fast, so I do like to touch that up. And of course, if you don't have like a mirror handy or something like that, I just bring a little compact with me that has a mirror. This one in particular is like the Cover FX blotting powder, which is also really helpful because it's a mattifying powder. So if you get oily, you have this, but you also have the mirror for mirror purposes. And lastly, I do like to keep something like a rollerball perfume or something like that, something travel friendly. This one in particular is the Taylor Swift Wonderstruck. This is something that I wear quite often. So I have the bottle at home and then I have the rollerball in my makeup bag. So there's 2 more things that I like to bring to school with me, and the first one is a lunch bag. Of course, being there for 8 hours, I definitely do need to have lunch at some point, and we do have a lunch break. So I bring a lunch bag with whatever I decided to eat that day. More than likely, it's a sandwich. And last but not least, I like to bring a travel mug. So I drink coffee way more than anyone probably should. So I definitely like to bring a travel mug so I can have my coffee when I'm at school, because when I'm getting up super early in the mornings, I am just super tired, and when I have a long day, I'm super tired. I'm just tired so much. I need caffeine. This travel mug in particular is from HomeSense. I think I actually got this for like $5. It was on clearance. I thought it was really cute. It says "New Day, New You" in some gold writing, which is probably super cheesy to some people, but I thought it was really, really great and motivational. And like I said earlier, when something is super cute, it is also super motivational. And of course, if you are not a coffee drinker, you could definitely put tea in this, or you could just bring like a bottle of water. I definitely suggest staying hydrated because health reasons. So that is pretty much it for what I like to bring to school. There is one more thing, of course, if you would like. I personally don't, but you can bring an agenda, because I know a lot of you guys probably have lots of assignments and due dates and exams and things like that that you need to write down. I personally really don't have that much of it, so I just don't have an agenda, but you can totally find one anywhere. Really affordable from what I believe. Walmart, anywhere, wherever you want to go. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys are looking forward to going back to school, and if you're not, I wish you guys the best of luck. I know all of you guys are going to be doing super, super awesome, because you're all super awesome. And give this video a like if you liked it. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. I would love to chat with you guys, and I will see you guys next week. Bye guys.